Hello, it is OMG, let's talk. It is 90 Day Fiancé season 10, the big 1-0, episode 12. We have a great intro for y'all today.
Oh my god.
OMG.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
OMG.
Oh my god.
Let's talk.
I didn't know I had to share.
Nice.
Well,
If you like that intro, subscribe because it took me a long time.
pretty cool classic one. I feel like it should fit into like our following of people.
I mean, I
so.
made the beat, I made the video, Erica recorded the vocals.
So if it sounds shitty, let me know in the comments.
Let us know if you can decipher whose vocals besides is in there besides Erica's. There's two different vocals. There's one Erica. It's not mine. I'll let you know that. Somebody else. You real one if you know. The secret.
I wonder if Erica even caught that.
Well, we'll ask her after because I don't want to. All right. Well, Sophie and Rob is the subject right now.
Sophie and Rob.
23 and 32. Blech, blech.
Both of them.
If you're really
Cute.
sick, I hope you're not watching this episode.
25 days to the wedding. They just left the sex shop in the last
Gross.
episode where they had the huge fight about having a threesome where Sophie is completely insecure about her sexuality and Rob is confused.
He's like, if you can get some, I should be able to get some.
That's not what he says. He says he doesn't want it at all. And that's kind
That's
of...
his point, though. That's why he was saying it, though.
Yeah.
He's like, if you're gonna be able to
If
go
you
out,
can
then
play that shit, I'll play that shit, but I know that's not what we want. So grow the fuck up, basically. And they get over it real quick. So moving on.
They said that's their best thing about their relationship is that they can fight, but yet come together, even though they don't solve anything.
You don't, just have a good relationship and don't fight.
For real. There's a difference between having like arguments and fight.
So yeah, this is like right after the sex shop. Later that night, they're cooking in their apartment for the first time.
Yes, I want to show this. She's like, where can I peel this potato?
She's like, here, just sit on this stool.
Yeah, for real, she'd be breaking her back, peeling and cutting potatoes. Look at how low this fucking stool is. Sorry.
I want you to help me
This is
cut the potatoes, but I feel like there's no room.
She said, you help me. Did you see how far you had to bend for that shit?
It's just a TV
wait, they
tray.
don't even
Rob's trying
have
to
like
stall, no?
counter.
They're the same
They
height.
don't even
almost.
have like
house, you can
counter
go that
space
side.
to cut stuff.
No,
That's
It's
ridiculous.
all right here. I don't know what they need to watch tiny homes or like how to organize shit. That's what they need. They need IKEA. You go to IKEA, you get all this wall mounting shit, these fucking shelves, fucking gravy. Pull
And
out
Rob's like,
tables.
it's okay. We have a small kitchen. It's good because we can just do things together. Stop making excuses for your shitty living situation.
He also says it's not the first time, and then she's like, putting a pizza in the oven doesn't fucking count.
It's
He's
a
like, well-
bonding moment.
He's like, well, we cooked it.
Dude, isn't like his drawers in front of this? Or no, that's a
He has a small apartment and it's all clutter. It's just not nice.
not organized very well.
Or they better do some cleaning because Sophie's mom is on her way, and she arrives the evening of this footage. So
Yes.
there's nothing. I mean,
What?
I'm not trying to stick up for anyone.
We live this
There
way in
is
Oregon
nothing
Street, though.
wrong with humble beginnings.
Yes.
There's nothing wrong with this.
When I first moved into Jesse's house, there was a fucking Walmart table that was caved in.
That was all by this. I did not live in a studio. I had a 3-bedroom apartment with a giant yard in my own house. Get the fuck off my back. What the fuck?
You guys
Also,
probably paid the
don't-
same amount of rent, though. You got lucky with that.
What does that
Don't
have to do with
forget-
it?
It was decrepit.
It was not.
Rob is
had
32
mushrooms
years
growing.
old.
That's true. Rob's 32.
I met Jesse when he was 28.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
my point. I'm
4
not trying to
years.
diss. You're just saying there's nothing wrong with humble beginnings. And you're getting
When
mad.
you met me, that was way, way after my humble beginning.
You lived in Oregon Street for 10
Way,
years.
way after.
You lived in that house in your humble beginnings. That's your humble beginnings.
I don't think you get what I'm trying to say. Like, there are moments in my life
That was your biggest
where
move was
I
getting out of that
couldn't
house.
afford top ramen.
But you're still in Oregon Street.
No, this is in San Dimas.
Even in Oregon Street. you
Way
guys are
before I
broke.
met you was my humble beginnings. I hope you see that, or you're Sophie.
In your early 20s.
Shut the fuck up. All I'm trying to
Marley
say.
and Sophie.
Don't start with me.
Nice
All
to meet
I was
you.
trying to
Look at
say.
the same color shirt.
Oh my god.
Hers is way pinker. Anyways, all I was trying to say is that Oregon Street house, Erica, you know, it was a little bit rougher living versus how you're living now.
Yeah, but I mean, the thing is
Yeah,
that
it sounds like
Rob,
she did not agree. She's like, yeah, sure, Marley.
Rob, Rob's living situation is like way below Oregon Street.
That's
like,
that Marley doesn't
really
think so. Marley doesn't think
I get that.
No, she doesn't think that. 3-bedroom house with a giant yard and a driveway.
You know what happened?
And a big kitchen.
Mushrooms growing in our bathroom when we left. Black mushrooms. These mushrooms that would spew black spores
least-
everywhere.
Hey, at least you had a bathroom inside the house.
True. That's what I'm just trying to say. Like, if you're trying to say humble beginnings, you're not 32 living in a studio shitty ass apartment.
If anyone
I was
here,
trying to like speak up for you.
if anyone here
And
is,
say how much we grew, and you didn't even let me tell you how much we grew.
if anyone here is interested to see a little bit of footage of the Oregon Street house,
Oh my fucking god!
let us know in the comments, and you guys are gonna chew Marley apart.
No, you wouldn't.
But
It was a
moving on,
party
moving on,
house and
moving on.
everything. Don't even. I was just trying to explain.
He can't even turn this into a party house. A party house is
There's no.
exponentially better than this shit.
I get
Yeah,
it.
it
Wait,
was a
and
party
also,
Oh, because your humble beginnings wasn't as shitty. Oh, that's all. But yeah, he's 32. There's no such.
You're not
he's-
listening.
He's not.
My humble beginnings were way before I met
Okay,
you.
you're trying to stick up for Rob and you're saying humble beginnings, and I was just trying to say no because you were 28 when I met you at that place. That's all I was trying to say.
That's true.
That's all I was trying to say. I said you shouldn't stand up for Rob. Done.
I'm pretty sure when
Yeah,
I started.
no one
saying
needs
that-
to stand up for Rob.
Fuck you, God. Last time I can ever say my opinion on this show. Don't look at me like
I'm
that.
not
It's
doing
true.
anything. I'm so sorry for ever doing anything ever.
Yeah, that's right, bro. Anyways.
Mama's coming.
She's coming to see Rob the Knob.
Yeah, and they already have a bad relationship. Rob's like, yeah, I'm extremely worried because she's outspoken, loud. She doesn't hold anything back. And Rob says that it's like, you and I are doing so good at this moment, and we've overcome so much that your mom coming is
I kind of
gonna.
feel like Claire is a wrench being tossed in the
He's such a
gears of
dumbass.
Sophie and I. She doesn't know how
It's so
to
shitty.
shut up when it's time to be quiet.
Oh my god, this is Sophie's mom. They're so close, and for him to just be talking like that about her, it's such a diss.
I would even just say period, just to an older woman, period, that he think that he could tell an older woman, even if it's not your girlfriend's mom, that they need to shut up. That goes to show his level of respect of any kind of woman.
Yeah, and Rob, your shit stinks. So yes, Sophie's mom is gonna tear you apart.
That's the truth. That she has many reasons to tear him apart, and I don't think that's what he likes, being called out for all the shit that he is lacking.
Well, I think he needs to be called out because apparently he's been 32,
so.
living in a shitty apartment, doesn't have a job. He needs someone to call him out on his shit so he can do better.
Agreed.
Yeah, I think so too.
She's just the person that challenges him, and he doesn't want anyone challenging him. Claire. So they meet her at her hotel first, right? They don't even pick her up from the airport.
Yeah, she's already out of the airport at a hotel.
She's at a place that's way bigger than where they're living.
Mhm. 2 bedrooms? Oh my gosh.
Probably even one.
There's a
They don't even have a bedroom. Yeah, exactly. Rob's just a dick the whole time, too.
Wanna sit down?
So awkward,
Too
isn't he,
steamy, my
now?
baby.
Rob?
You know I'll kill you if you hurt her.
Not awkward, but he's definitely making like his like where he stands in all of it. He's definitely making it known right from the start.
So
Mhm.
they have this cordial talk and they start getting nice and talk about the wedding and her comment of like, I want to catch the bouquet. Nobody else should be catching the bouquet. How fucked is it when she's like, oh, he's like, well, it's just going to be you and my mom. She's like, well, I'll knock your mom off. And it starts this whole argument between them. What's your art?
Yeah,
What's
he
your?
takes it so. She, you already know that Sophie's mom's like a jokester, and like she's just saying that like to be funny. And Rob is like, "Oh my god, are you trying to say you're gonna hurt my mom?"
It was kind of
And he's-
weird.
Yes.
It's like they're looking for any reason for them to fight.
Her mom, your mom to my mom, the energy. My mom is
My mom's
super.
joking. She's not going to knock your mum to the floor.
I
It's
know,
a joke.
I know it's a
She
joke,
jokes.
but
But
it's
Yeah, but
still
you just more or less
obviously-
called me aggressive.
Didn't he make him like Bopton?
I mean, look
Yeah.
at the clear aggression in her face.
I think that's just her
Yeah,
fillers.
exactly.
I think that's just Botox.
Okay.
No, it's as if I'm going to be at your
Right.
wedding and knock a woman to the
She was sitting like this the whole time. I don't know what you're talking. I don't feel any wave from her. I think she's just one of the more outspoken. Yeah, she may be more louder. She may be more outspoken. She may say how it is. I don't think she's a aggressive person though. No.
I have not seen that side of her at all. Rob is tripping. She does say though that she wants to help with the wedding, like she's really excited about it, and
But
she mentions some like
Jesse's perspective in his note, he says mom is aggressive. So put in the comments what you think.
It wasn't my note. That was the
Oh.
clip of him saying that the mom is aggressive.
Oh, okay. You're like, mom is aggressive. I was like,
That was
oh.
just the
I was like-
title of this clip. Yeah, the timestamp.
look at
But
her,
do I
she's so
agree? Yeah, I
nice.
think she's aggressive. I don't think Rob did anything wrong, but I'm not going to say much on this episode. I don't think.
You can't. Oh my
Well,
goodness.
you know,
I have a difference of
So-
opinion.
so she is trying to help with the wedding and she does agree to all that, and
Yeah.
she starts like giving her ideas about things like, hey, should we do what was the thing she said? Wear something blue.
The
and
something blue,
new.
something old, something new, something borrowed. Right?
Yeah, just some fun things. And then like Rob just shoots it down like, I don't know, it's fucking like old stuff. No.
Yeah, he said
That
that
wasn't a-
that's 80 shit. Like, honestly, that goes to show who's the aggressor there. Like,
But the first person to speak when she said that was Sophie and said, no, we don't, nobody does that anymore. And
No.
then Rob said, no, yeah, that's like,
she said, I don't know what people do. I even said the same thing when your mom came to me and said that. I said, I never heard of that. Like, I didn't know that was a thing
we
because
did it.
I know, because usually the older generation tells the young generation, hey, when I got married, this is something we did. Like, it's supposed to be that way. Like, that's how I feel like that's something that's literally called passed down from generation to generation. Like,
And
this
the whole
was done.
and the whole argument about the mom thing is because she's like, are you gonna throw the bouquet? And then Sophie's like, well, the only people that are single out there is Rob's mom and you. And that's when she made the joke, like, oh, I'll knock her out of the way to get that bouquet. And then Rob's like, oh my God, you're so aggressive. And yeah, that's how it all came about, which is he came in with an attitude, and she came in with an attitude too. So that's the problem.
I don't think she came. My opinion, I think she's being actually very cool and transparent right now. And I think when we get into like the next part, I think she's already lost her respect for Rob after having a little quarrel with him.
All I'm saying, there's a reason that she's never been married.
Oh,
It's very
let's
clear to
hear-
me as a man. Very, very clear.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's all I'll say about
She's
her.
a strong woman, okay?
Yeah, I've heard that before.
I-
Rob's an idiot. Sophie's an idiot. They're all idiots. That's
They're
what it
all
comes down to.
idiots. They are.
That's really
It's a
what
whole
it comes
bunch of-
down to. I'm not sticking up for anyone. I'm just saying, like, they all got problems.
I'm just saying though, if Sophie's and her mom were in like another person's company, it wouldn't have taken that turn.
This isn't the first time Rob has met her. They have a history.
Yeah, that's my point.
Oh.
But yeah, it's always been bad because
Yes.
Rob can't handle her.
Rob can't handle
But
her.
it's
Rob is
because-
not like the security
Why-
that she wants.
Yeah.
Why can't?
Why does Rob have to handle her. I don't know. It's fine. Let's move on from this couple.
That's
I'm
what
over it.
anybody, if you love somebody, you got to deal with their parents and you got to learn how to have a relationship with them. That's called being like, I
for
love
sure.
them. I don't love you, but you know what I'll do? Make sure this works because you're obviously their mother and I'm going to see you 100 times.
Yeah, I completely agree. And I think that's kind of what Rob is trying to do.
Not with all your regret.
Not at all. He said your mom
Hey,
won't ever
he
shut
didn't-
up.
Yeah, your mom will ever shut up. Yeah.
He
Ooh.
said that not to her face.
That's what?
Still, he said it to Sophie. That's her mom.
I would not want to hear that. You know how crazy my mom is, and you never talk that disrespectful to my mom.
No, I like your mom.
Because that's my point. Like, I don't know. Like, you like my mom
He
for
has to respect her.
at least.
Like, Rob needs to respect Sophie's mom.
Yeah, weird. I don't know. Put in the comments. This is a pretty heated conversation. Pretty
Yeah, let
tough,
us know what's
right?
Rob.
Parents, Rob, expectations. Who's wrong? Who's right? But she's showing.
Oh my god. So
Here, make sure you get all the
Sophie's
timestamps.
mom.
Yes.
Sophie's mom finally gets to Rob's apartment. I've been waiting for this for like since I found out that she was gonna come to LA. And it's exactly what I expected. Just that face.
It gets even worse. They cleaned up a lot. The ring light? What does that ring light use for? Makeup? They do some videos. They on TikTok.
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
Or what's the one where you pay to like see the people?
Yeah, OnlyFans.
Cameo.
Cameo.
Hey, at least Sophie's mom said that the courtyard is cute. I think that that's the only cute thing about Rob's place.
It is cute. Like how it has the flower and the like, you know, wood door and everything.
Yeah, she gives it to her. She's like, "Here's the kitchen. Here's the bed." And you're like, "That, guess that's it."
Yeah.
And then she's like,
My area.
"Here's my area."
and she's like,
This. She can't even say words.
literally
She's
what you called
shocked.
speechless.
And she just goes off at Rob. And I'm just so glad she did that.
It
Like,
is.
one thing I didn't even know
You
is
knew
that
she was
Rob
coming.
Was
has
unemployed.
been unemployed for 6
I know.
months.
That's crazy. He didn't secure a job. Like, what? What is this guy doing?
That's what I mean. I think her point is like, I don't mind people struggling, but you're doing the bare minimum. Is her point.
Well, especially she said like you knew he was coming.
Why
Not only
wasn't
that,
there-
she's kind of right,
why
in
haven't
my
we sorted out
opinion.
a different place, a bigger place?
Because in the last 2.5 years, I've been putting a lot of money into just us being together.
You know what I would have said? Like, I get what he's saying, like, let's grow together as a couple, but personally, I think he should have laid it down to Sophie. He should have been like, hey, every month, let's equally put together this amount of money to put a down payment on a nice place to make sure we have rent for like 3 to 5 months. So when you get your work, everything's sorted out. You know, yeah, like shit like that. I totally get. Like, living situation is not terrible, but yeah, like I get the mom's point of why not wait? Try to work
and you're
hard, maybe come
right.
to a mutual agreement. Like, I'm not saying, and he was trying to blame, like, I was doing it all myself and I wanted to grow together. But you could have done that separately and came to, like, a good environment and still grow together after that. I don't know.
You're right. Like, what about Sophie? Like, why didn't she kind of like pitch into maybe getting a bigger place? Like, she could have done that as well.
But yeah, it's weird. I don't know if Rob transpired to her that they were going to have things together. I don't know. It's weird. Weird. Yeah. With their
Good job,
relationship,
Rob.
there's so much shit that's not told. Like, I hate saying shit because, like, I just don't know. Like, it's so weird. Their whole situation's weird, and then not enough information comes out. So I'm like, I have fucking no idea.
You knew I was coming here. You knew I couldn't work. You haven't had a job secured. You haven't had the place
And then she
secured. There's
finally
been
gets
a lot of
pissed,
things you
too.
could have done better. There was months I was saying, when are you going to get a job? When are you going to get a job? You're like, oh, yeah, soon.
So it sounded
Man.
like he said, like, he would have everything just to
If
get
you've
her
never
there.
lived on your own and had to do it on your own, then shut up.
Never had any help. I've been doing it on my own.
Enough
Well,
for you
hey, there's a
guys,
lot of
but I don't
jobs
have
in
that.
LA.
It
so-
makes me
No, it
That's
can't
so
be.
shitty how he yells at the mom, like, you have that help? She's like, you.
It's ridiculous. I would never act like this in front of
Somebody's mother.
no.
Yeah, that's.
No.
From anybody, and you're gonna tell me you have zero help?
Yeah, I do.
That's a full-faced
Yeah,
lie.
that's what you think.
Yeah, the way he walks out, it's very childish. Like
He's a
15-year-old
fucking baby. He can't keep his emotions. We just had a conversation about this, like how, like when people get angry, but then they like regret what they do and they get sucked into it. Like, yeah, he at his age, you should have control over your emotions to not hurt yourself like this.
Yeah, I was telling.
That's dangerous. It's dangerous.
Some people get proud when they get angry and out of control like this. And I was saying, like, well, when I have my bad moments, like, I feel really shitty. But yeah, he just rolls with it even harder.
He's like, I'm already in it. I
think he's just like, I'm right. Yep, I'm right.
Y'all been through it all. That's bull.
Ew, the way he sits on his phone after.
Also, I haven't ever heard anything about like how Sophie has help from her family or she's never had to do things on her own. He keeps saying that, but I've just never heard any story behind that.
Yeah, I don't really know what help they have or her father's situation or.
Well, the thing is, he's actually trying to not fight with Sophie, but fight with the mom, which is fucked up even more. Like, he's had his fight with Sophie's, and Sophie had to explain millions of times. I was on my own since 18, worked my own job, played my own plays. I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, maybe I went on trips when I was younger and shit, but ultimately I've been independent. But he's just trying to throw it at the mom, and she's just, I don't know, it's fucking weird. It's really weird.
It's funny in this scene, like Sophie's back there just like loving this. Like, yes, mom, you go. Tell him.
I bet she feels
Her
crazy,
face.
like trying to tell him like the same shit over and over again, yet he's not listening. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Gives a Claire. I honestly,
No.
yeah, I don't know. Rob thinks that they need to live in a one studio apartment for the rest of their life. That's the different part. It's just kind of sad. Right.
He's just very insecure and he about money.
You think that's what he wants?
Well, they were looking at places on the beach, and she's like, "We could never get that. I don't know
why he's so. Yeah, I don't know.
You know why he doesn't try. He doesn't have a job. I don't know if he's applying himself, and I don't. It's just fucking weird. There's not enough information.
Yeah, not having a job. That's.
Do you know what's gonna be the best is a tell-all for Rob and Sophie, because all the weird, dirty bullshit that's been hidden under the rug is all gonna get fucking swept out.
For real.
They're gonna call their friends. You know what I mean? Like,
we should have a lot.
Yes.
Revealed at the tell-all for them.
The friend from LA is gonna be revealed. Like her friend that she met on Bumble, the mom. I don't know. Just get the fucking landlord in it.
Yeah, for real. Let us know how much you actually pay for the shitty ass apartment.
No bathroom inside.
No bathroom. At the end of the day, Rob hates that people kind of shit on him for his situation. But if you hate it so much, then change it.
That's true.
Not only my point is like, I know living in LA is great. Why don't you guys move out like 30 minutes to an hour out of like LA City? And you guys can maybe even get a 1-bedroom rental place for a lot cheaper. They're kind of close. I know it's Compton, but Compton's still close to the city. Like
not in Compton, they're in
Inglewood.
Inglewood.
Sorry. I don't know. Watch our Single Life episode with Natalie, and she's going to be looking for apartments just to give you guys the range of the cost of how much apartments are, but it does matter in where you are in LA, which is super weird and super stupid. You can be 30 minutes out of like LA City, like where everything is central, and it'd be like $500 to maybe $800 cheaper a month.
Probably. Location is that's where what you're paying for, always. Yeah.
All right.
You pay for the location.
Mm-hmm.
That's enough of them, huh?
Yeah. Let us know what you guys thought about
man.
Rob and Sophie.
I'm mad at them
Where
for
we
being
will see
dumb all the
them
time.
next week.
Yeah, well,
I hope we don't see them.
Yeah, I was gonna say, will we see them?
Because the mom and Sophie straight up walk out, and Sophie has like a little bag with her. Right?
Yeah, they don't show it here, but I
they
think
don't.
No.
It's in the next
coming
time.
up. But in the coming up, Sophie basically comes out to Rob and like, dude, you're being like really disrespectful, and she leaves with her mom probably to the hotel, but it doesn't show anything after that. So check in with us next week, and we can see where they're at.
Oh God. just get out of here. Sorry. Thanks, guys.
Thanks,
Like,
guys.
subscribe.
Like, subscribe to our
Thank you.
videos.
We need 55 more subscribers to reach 200.
Check out our channel for any other couples on 90 Day, and we're also covering the single life that just started last week, and we're
Talk
up to
about cringe.
episode 2
Go
on
there.
that. So if you're interested in any of those people, check us out. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.